Hi, everyone. We're going to start our live review lesson. So all week we learned 4 different lessons, and we're going to review everything that we learned, okay? So I hope you reviewed ahead of time, and I hope you're ready for our review lesson. Okay. By the way, how is everyone doing today? I still have a little bit of a sore throat, but I'm okay. I'm doing well. I hope everyone is healthy and happy. Okay. Looks like we have a few people in here now. Hello, Hassan. Hello, Navia. Hello, Safat. Hello, Nur Islam. Good morning. Hello from Bangladesh. Hi. Oh, hello. Let's see. Claudia Olchami. Bilal. Hello, Raz. Oh, I'm doing well. I hope you all are also doing well. Good morning. Oh, hello from Philippines. What time is it for everybody? What time is it? For me, it is 1 in the afternoon. So it's not too early. It's 1 in the afternoon. Hello. So today we're going to do our review lesson. So all week we learned 4 different lessons. So today we're going to review those for everybody who's just joining, okay? Hello, Javier. Hello, Samson. Okay, so I'll quickly go over what we've already studied. So I made a list, okay? Did everybody attend the other lessons? Did everybody watch all of the other live lessons? So if you watch them, you should know all of them, okay? So first of all, we learned our first lesson this week was much, many, and a lot of. Much, many, and a lot of, okay? So the difference between these 3, does anybody remember? Does anyone remember the difference? Much, many, and a lot of. Oh, hello from Pakistan, China. Wow. Hello. Oh, 10:30 a.m. for you. Wow, that's a little bit earlier than me. Okay. So much, many, and a lot of. Much, many, and a lot of. Hello from Algeria. So much. Oh, hello from Morocco too. Wow. Much, many, a lot of. Much. Now, much is used for uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns, right? Many is used for countable nouns. And a lot of we can use for either. Okay, so a lot of is actually really, really useful. And I would suggest using it because a lot of native speakers always use a lot of. Okay, so yes, Claudia, very good. So much, remember what we learned in our lesson, okay? Much is used for uncountable nouns. However, we don't really use it in affirmative or positive sentences, right? So instead of saying, I have much water, it sounds a little bit outdated. It sounds like a little bit of old English, right? So we would say, I have a lot of water. We can use much in the negative. I don't have much water. Or in a question, how much water do you have? Okay, so usually we don't use much in the affirmative, okay? However, we do use it sometimes like, I love you so much, right? I love you so much. However, we wouldn't say, I have much information. We would say I have a lot of information. So just be careful. Most of the times we don't use much in affirmative sentences, okay? Very good. Hello from Myanmar. Hi. Hello from El Salvador. Hello from Mexico City. Wow. Yes. So, Tohito, not sure if I can pronounce your name, but I have a lot of money. Yes, I would say this sentence is the most natural sounding. I have a lot of money. Okay, very good. Yes, very good. Okay, so now that we got these three out of the way, we can go back to by and with. By and with. Okay, so remember, we can use by. We can use by for nouns, especially communication and transportation, okay? Communication and transportation. So I go to school by car. I go to school by car, right? By car. When we use with for nouns that are tools. Tools. So what is a tool? Anything that you can do something with, right? So for example, I know one student said they said, I work by my hands. However, that is incorrect. Hands, if you're doing work, your hands can be your tools. Your hands can be your tools. So I work with my hands. I work with my hands. Let's see. Oh, very good. I go to school by car. Very good. I go to school by car. We would not say with. Oh, I went to a supermarket by horse. Oh my goodness. Is that true, Orlando? Because that's very interesting. I go to a supermarket by horse. Okay. Very good. Oh, okay. So this is also a good example. So I go to school on my foot. So we wouldn't say I go to school on my foot. We can say I go to school on foot. I go to school on foot. So in that case, we don't need to by or with. I go to school on foot. Or we can simply say I walk to school. Very good. Okay. Okay. So let's see. The next we have is must and then have to. Must and have to. So if you remember from our live lesson, must and have to are pretty much the same. Okay, they both mean something is necessary to do. You must complete your homework. You have to complete your homework. The meaning is the same, okay? With must, however, I think you'll see must more frequently on like signage. So, for example, at an airport, when you check into your airline and then you have to go through security, for example, must remove shoes. Probably on a sign you wouldn't see have to, right? It would probably say must remove shoes, okay? So sometimes as a native speaker, there is no difference between must and have to. However, sometimes must can sound a little bit more formal or a little bit strong. So it's a strong rule or law, okay? Oh, this is a good one. You must wear face masks. Yes, especially right now, right? You must wear face masks. So maybe if you go to a store, they might have a sign on the outside of the store, must wear face mask, okay? Very good. You must study English. Yes. So you must study English or you have to study English. Okay. Very good. Okay. So, I see a question here. You must reach a time. Is it true? So I'm not sure what you're trying to say. For example, you must be here at a certain time. Or you must be here at 10 o'clock. That would be a correct sentence, but I'm not exactly sure. You must reach the time. I'm not sure exactly what you want to say. Okay, very good. However, the big difference with must and have to is in the negative, So when we put must in the negative, it's going to be must not, must not. Or we can say mustn't, mustn't, mustn't. So mustn't means it is necessary not to do something. You mustn't eat that. You mustn't eat that. Okay? You can't eat that, right? However, have to, we're going to say don't have to or doesn't have to. Okay? So this have to stays the same, and we're going to put the auxiliary verb doesn't or don't have to, doesn't have to. However, the meaning is not the same as mustn't. The meaning is different. So if I say, you mustn't eat that, it means you are required not to eat that. It is a rule or it is a law or you cannot eat it. However, if I say you don't have to eat it, that means you have a choice. You can eat it or you don't have to eat it. Okay? So remember, the negative is a different meaning. Okay? Okay, this is a good question. Can we use do not have to and do not need to similarly? Yes. So if you say like, okay, you don't have to read this book, it means you have a choice. It is not a requirement either way. And similarly, if you say you do not need to read this book, it has the same meaning. It means it is not necessary one way or the other. So don't have to, don't need to, both have the same meaning. Very good. Okay. Okay, very good. Oh, this is a good one. Shay doesn't have to buy new clothes. Very good. Shay doesn't have to buy new clothes. So that means if Shay wants to buy new clothes, Shay can. If Shay doesn't want to buy, they don't have to buy, right? Very good. Okay. Okay, very good. So the last one is probably the trickiest one that we learned this week. And I think I'll do some lessons on it again. So stative verbs, if you can see that, stative verbs. So remember that a stative verb is the opposite of a dynamic verb, okay? So dynamic verbs are verbs of action, right? So eating, running. So we can use those in the continuous tense. However, stative verbs like know, like, hate, belong, those are unchanging. So we wouldn't say, I am belonging to Bree's English class. We wouldn't say that. We would say, I belong to Bree's English class. I like this hamburger. I like this hamburger. We wouldn't say, I'm liking this hamburger in proper English, okay? However, if you do listen to native speakers, especially in America, we like to break the rules. So you might hear, I'm liking this hamburger, but it is not good English. It is not correct. So if you're taking like an English exam, please remember that like is a stative verb. Okay? Yes, opposite of dynamic verbs. Very good. So stative verbs, we do not put in the continuous tense, okay? There are some stative verbs that can be both stative and dynamic. So I think I'll do a lesson on those next week, okay? Very good. Oh, this is a good one. I like this car. I like this car. Very good. So in correct grammar, I like this car. Not I am liking this car, okay? So remember, like is a stative verb. Hate is a stative verb, okay? So usually with feelings or possession, things like that, those are going to be stative verbs, okay? Oh, this is a good one. Stative verbs like, love, smell, see, know. Very good. Oops. I like music. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, awesome. So, we've been reviewing for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to give you some questions that I'd like you to answer, okay? Oh, there's one question here. Could we use them in continuous forms sometimes? So for stative verbs, if they are only stative verbs, you cannot use them in the continuous. You can't say, I am knowing, okay? I am belonging to. However, some stative verbs are also dynamic verbs, which we can use in continuous forms. I will do a lesson on this later, okay? So that it'll be more understandable for you all. Okay, good question. Okay, I have some questions for you. And let's see. Yes. Okay, I have them all written out here. I think this is very clear today. That's nice. Okay, so I have 2 choices under each one, okay? So I want you to pick the correct answer for each question, all right? Okay, so let's try number 1 together. We don't have many money. We don't have much money. Which one is the correct word? Okay. Oh, very good. I see said much. Christina, Martin, very good. Orlando, De Silvia. Okay, very good. So the correct answer here is much. We don't have much money. We don't have much money. Very good. Much. Okay. So remember, money as a word is uncountable. So if we talk about dollars or euros or yen, those things, yen is not countable. 1 yen, 2 yens, 500. No, yen is not countable. So money as a general word means all kinds of money. So it is a group word. So it is not countable. We don't have much money. Very good. Okay. Number 2, she commutes by train or she commutes with train. Oh, I see some people are saying by, some people are saying with. Okay. Oops, I'm erasing my word down here. What do you think number 2 is? Okay, she commutes train. So remember that train is a part of transportation. Yes, very good. Okay, I see a lot of by. Very good. She commutes by train. She commutes by train. Very good. So we use by for usually transportation or communication. Very good. Okay, number 3. You mustn't enter this building, or you don't have to enter this building. So both answers are grammatically correct. But if you think about it, maybe if this is an old abandoned building, what do you think is going to be the best answer? Which is the best answer? You mustn't enter this building, or you don't have to enter this building? Okay. Oh, very good. Okay, so the best answer here would be mustn't. You mustn't. Oops. So I saw somebody in the comments say mustn't is like forbid, and that is correct. So you mustn't enter this building. Don't go in there. Definitely don't go in there. However, if you say you don't have to, it sounds like it's a choice. But with this sentence, maybe this is kind of a law or rule. Both answers are grammatically correct. However, I would choose mustn't because it sounds stronger. It sounds like you have no choice. It is forbidden to enter the building. Okay, very good. How about number 4? he is hating coffee, or he hates coffee. Which one do you think is the best answer? Oh, okay, I see. Hates. Very good. Hates. Okay, awesome. So he hates coffee. So hate is a stative verb. Okay, very good. He hates coffee. Very good. Okay. Number 5. Please write by a black pen. Please write with a black pen. Which one do you think is correct? Oh, hello, Yusuf. Thank you for joining us. Okay, please write by a black pen. Please write with a black pen. Oh, very good. I see a bunch of withs. Very good. Okay, so black pen, a pen is going to be a tool that we use to do something. So the correct answer is please write with a black pen. Very good, everyone. Please write with a black pen. Very good. Okay, and the last one, number 6. This website has much information. This website has a lot of information. So information is uncountable. Uncountable. We don't say informations. Okay, we say information. However, much goes with uncountables, right? But we don't use much in affirmative sentences that often. Okay, so the best answer is going to be, oh, I see a lot of correct answers. That is amazing. Okay, the best answer is a lot of. This website has a lot of information. This website has a lot of information. People who are saying much is correct with uncountable nouns. However, it sounds a little bit unnatural to use it in an affirmative sentence. We usually use much in negative sentences or in questions, okay? So remember, when in doubt, please use a lot of. If you don't know which one to use, you can always just use a lot of. A lot of is good for countable and uncountables. Okay, very good. Let's go over them one more time, okay? We don't have much money. Money is uncountable, and this is a negative sentence. We don't have much money. Very good. Yes, Ali, both are correct grammatically. That is true. Number 2, she commutes by train. Train is transportation, so we're going to use by. Number 3, you mustn't enter this building. You mustn't enter this building. It is forbidden. It is forbidden. Very good. Number 4, he hates coffee. He hates coffee. Hates is a stative verb, so we don't use it in the continuous form. Okay, number 5, please write with a black pen. Pen is a tool that we use to do something, so we're going to use with. Very good. Okay. Number 6, this website has a lot of information. This website has a lot of information. Information is uncountable, but because we are using this in the affirmative, a positive sentence, a lot of is the better choice. A lot of is the better choice. Okay, very good. I hope everyone understands. Oh, yes, it is very interactive. I like having these live lessons with everyone so I can interact and answer your questions in real time. Very good. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. Thank you so much. Okay. So does anyone have any questions, or if you want to make some sentences, I can correct them really quick. Okay. Oh, hello from Bangladesh. Hello, Shaheen. Hello. You're so welcome. Okay. This is a good question. Martin asked, what is the difference between a lot of and lots of? So these are the same. They're actually the same. So you could say, I have a lot of money, or I have lots of money. So they're both used interchangeably, okay? I have a lot of, I always show you guys, I'm sitting at my kitchen, so I have a lot of carrots, or I have lots of carrots. You can use them in the same way. That's a very good question. Oh, okay. So I think you're asking, what does a website mean? So I have the word website here, website. So website is like where you go online. So like if you type in www.google.com, Google is a website. Well, it's a search engine. Facebook.com is a website. So a website is the site that is on the web. It is on the internet. Interesting question. Okay. Very good. Okay, use of must have, must have. So must have, it could mean some different things. So for example, you must have a black pen for this class. That means it is necessary to have something, necessary to have something. You must have a black pen, okay? However, we can use it, for example, if I lost my black pen, oh my gosh, where is my black pen? Oh, I must have left it on the table. I must have left it on the table. So must have means you're certain you did something in the past, okay? Or where did Jenny go? She must have went to the restroom. She must have went to the restroom. So I think she went to the restroom, like almost 100%, I think. Okay, very good question. All right, does anyone have anything else? I saw one. Okay. What is the difference between countable and uncountable? Very good. So countable nouns are things that you can count. So I have these markers. Okay, these are countable. I can say I have 1 marker, I have 2 markers, I have 3 markers. These are countable. Uncountable would be like water in the ocean, right? I can't say, oh, this is 1 water, 2 waters, 3 waters. There's just water, right? So water would be uncountable. Coffee is uncountable. Liquids are usually uncountable, except if you put them in a cup or a container. So you could say, I have a bottle of water. I have 2 bottles of water. If they're in a container, they can be countable. However, just water is not countable. It's uncountable. Okay? Or for example, hair. Hair you can count, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's too many to count. So we're going to say uncountable. I have a lot of hair, for example, or she doesn't have much hair. Okay? We're not going to say she has 375 million hairs. That's too hard to count. So things that are too hard to count are usually uncountable. Okay, very good. Okay. So I think I just answered this. So is hair countable? Hair is uncountable because there's too much of it. It is too difficult to count each hair. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'll answer 1 or 2 more questions. Oops, I need food. Very good. Okay. Can you explain again the use of have to, please? Yes. Have to is the same as must. Have to. So I have to do my homework. Means I must do my homework. It means you have no choice. It is necessary. However, in the negative, you don't have to do your homework. That means you have a choice. It's not necessary, but you can choose to do your homework or not to do your homework. You don't have to do your homework. Have to do your homework means you have no choice. Okay, I know it's a little bit confusing. I hope that was understandable. Okay, let's see. Let's try one more question. Let's see. Sorry, I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up the chat right now to see if there's any questions that I missed. Let's see. I saw one that I wanted to answer, but oh, I saw one, but I can't find it. Okay, let me see. If you have a question, you can type it now. Okay, so this one, why we need to add ing with verb after like. So, for example, do you mean I like eating sushi? I like eating sushi. So that means you like the action of eating sushi. You like eating sushi. What is another good example? I like studying English. Like plus ing. So that is just a grammar point that you're going to have to remember. I like studying English. I like eating sushi. I like dancing. Okay? Very good. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for today's lesson. Thank you guys so much for watching and studying with me. I think the next lesson will be on YouTube this weekend. So if you want to see the next lesson, please go to the YouTube channel. It'll be this weekend, okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you in our next lesson. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.